She said. If you don't like my friend's rude jokes you can just pay and leave. I said. Thanks for the option. Then I stood up, took my car keys, and walked out of the restaurant. She thought I was joking until her friend's laughter died when they realized I had just paid for my meal only. Part 3. I needed money to pay for that dinner you walked out on. So you stole my tools. It's not stealing, we live together. What's yours is mine. That's not how anything works, Vanessa. She stood there in her work clothes, arms crossed. Behind her, I could see Meredith's car pulling up. Of course. You're not seriously ending our relationship over one dinner. It's not about one dinner. It's about 3 years of your friends disrespecting me while you enabled them. It's about you literally telling me to leave if I didn't like it. It's about you stealing from me when I took you at your word. Meredith got out of her car. Oh good, the loser's here. Jake, you owe Vanessa $400. I kept loading my truck. No I don't. Yes you do. You invited everyone out, and then paid for my portion when I was told to leave, which I did. Meredith looked at Vanessa. I told you he was too proud. Blue-collar guys always have fine egos. I laughed. Actually laughed. My ego's fine. My boundaries are just finally clear. Loaded the last box. Closed the truck. Vanessa grabbed my arm. Jake, please. Let's talk about this. We are talking. I'm telling you I'm done. I'll deal with the lease this week. I suggest you find a roommate. Maybe one of your friends, since they're so successful and ambitious. You're really throwing away 3 years. No. You did that. I'm just refusing to subsidize it anymore. Drove away with them both staring. Felt like a weight had been lifted. That night she tried calling from various numbers again. Finally left a voicemail. You're right, okay. My friends were out of line. But you didn't have to be so cruel about it. Please come home. We can work this out. I love you. Too little, too late. Final update time for the conclusion of this ridiculous saga. After I moved my stuff out, filed a police report for the stolen tools. With the screenshots of her Facebook Marketplace posts and my receipts, it was pretty straightforward. The officers said they'd follow up with her. Met with Mr. Chen about the lease. Vanessa refused to be removed, thinking she had leverage. She didn't realize I'd been documenting everything. See. Turns out selling stolen goods online leaves quite a trail. Also turns out that when you have 3 noise complaints in 2 weeks. Yeah. She kept having her friends over for support. Violate the lease terms about unauthorized sales of another tenant's property, and harass other tenants. She'd been bothering Marcus asking where I was. The landlord has options. Mr. Chen served her with a cure or quit notice. She had 3 days to remedy the lease violations or face eviction proceedings. Suddenly she was very interested in being removed from the lease. But here's where it gets beautiful. Remember Terrell, Bianca's boyfriend? He reached out again. Turns out he was sick of Bianca's behavior too. The final straw. She'd been making fun of him to Vanessa and the others, calling him, practice boyfriend. Until she found someone better. He dumped her and moved out of their shared place the same week. Then the dominoes started falling. Without Terrell paying half her rent, Bianca couldn't afford her apartment. She tried moving in with Vanessa.